Thank you for joining me on this analysis of the 10th California Congressional District. I have here the Republican incumbent, Jeff Denham. He's a former Air Force veteran, and he currently has 7 years in office. We have our Democratic challenger, Josh Harder, venture capitalist and educator. As you can see here on the slide, that he currently leads the latest Berkeley IGS poll by 5 points. My main analysis has been of the information available in the district, the historic voting for this district, and the analysis of the Berkeley IGS poll. I'll start there with the Berkeley IGS poll. I went through that and reviewed it, looked through all the questions, and I found a couple of flags that popped up as I looked through that. The first was with question number 2. It talked about how likely or certain people are in voting in this election. It was funny because it showed that 100% of 726 respondents were absolutely certain they would vote. All 100% of them. To find 726 people that are absolutely certain about the same thing is pretty incredible. So I found this part of the poll kind of interesting. The next curious question was question number 9. It was in relation to the approval rating of the president. Regardless of anyone's feelings on how the approval rating of the president is, as a whole, there is a current level or a current approval rating for the president nationwide. This poll skewed significantly different than what the national approval rating is. And so I found that a little bit curious. Also, it's important to note that this was an opt-in email survey. This was not a phone call. This was not in-person poll. It was an opt-in email survey. So the respondents had to first opt in to whatever list that was generated by Berkeley IGS that conducted the poll. So those couple of things kind of I have found curious. That being said, there was a 4-point margin of error. This district historically has done very well for the Democratic Party. Hillary Clinton won this district by 3 points, and President Obama won this district by 3.6 points. So that being said, I think it gives the challenger an edge. The incumbent has done well historically in his prior races. In 2012, he beat out a NASA astronaut by 53% of the vote. In 2016, he won in 2014, he won the election by 56% of the vote. And then in 2016, he won by 51.7% of the vote. So his last election was a pretty thin margin. And I think this election is going to be very thin as well. The district as a whole leans 0.8 points higher nationally Republican. And so I think that helps the incumbent. His 7 years in office, I think, and name recognition helps the incumbent. That being said, with this poll, and 538.com gives the challenger a 74% chance of winning, I also am going to lean towards the challenger on this one and suggest that, and I predict that he will be the winner as of today. If the election were held today, I predict that he would be the winner. In addition to that, I think the Republican Party should focus on this district. They should make this a focus district and spend time, money, and resources on this district if they'd like to have a fighting chance. Given how thin the margin is with this district, it really can go either way. As of today, I am selecting the challenger. However, if the Republican Party focuses on this and puts together a good strategy over the next 19-20 days, I think they have a chance of winning as well. Thank you for joining me. Please leave your comments below. I'd love to get additional polling information or additional articles. There hasn't been very many articles in this district for the last couple of weeks. So any information that you could provide, any resources that you can add to the comments below, that